It's tempting to shift the blame to cover up our irresponsibility. Owning my failure is not comfortable. Fear of what others may think, say, or do encourages me to hide by blaming others for my failings. We don't have to go far to recognize that the blame game is all around us. When's the last time you've heard a politician say, "I'm wrong," or "I blew it," or "I failed"? Spin control is all about protecting our image. Many believe that how we look is more important than who we are. So rather than facing the facts, it's easier to spin the narrative so we'll look good. But here's the problem. When we play the blame game, we defame our name. David was a humble shepherd boy. However, he becomes the second king to rule over Israel. And under his leadership, Israel reaches its pinnacle of power and glory. But this great leader king is far from perfect. His moral and parenting failures remind us he's deeply flawed. His attempts to hide sin with Bathsheba, they're unsuccessful. And his failure to take action against his eldest son, Amnon, who raped his half-sister Tamar, is cowardice. David's failures and inability to take proper action within his family contribute to more significant problems, and it leads to an attempted coup by his son Absalom. But despite his failures, King David is held as an ideal for his people's future messianic leader. And we have to ask why. Well, because David painfully discovers that what we attempt to cover, God will uncover. Through the prophet Nathan, God rebukes David and allows him to see that character is more valuable than cleverness or competence. The endearing quality of King David's leadership is not his perfection or accomplishments. It's his humbleness to acknowledge his failures. I want to be known for my character, not my cleverness. How about you? The psalmist says, "Against you, you only have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight, so that you may be justified in your words and blameless in your judgment." Let's work on our character. I pray you'll have a blessed week.